So I just want you guys to see the number of views on my previous review. What's up, RC community? So I have a review update for you. So a few days ago I took my Rhonda Rousey car, which is on an SCX10 Injora chassis, out for a run. Lasted about 10 minutes. This has happened a few times for me. Of course, you know, everybody knows the Injora chassis is a cheap, pretty crappy chassis. But this is not a negative review because, you know, we all kind of know that it's the lowest end of the spectrum for entry-level RC crawlers. But yeah, so I bought this 7 months ago, and again, it's a little bit of an update review. I bought it 7 months ago. It's actually been one of my best videos because it has 3,700 views, and people have looked at the review, and I've got a lot of thumbs down and a whole lot of thumbs up. I do it because, not so much because I'm trying to complain about a product, but I'm doing like a lot of guys do. I'm doing a review of how the product has been for me. Okay, so I've got it 7 months now, and I can tell you that I gave it to the kids to beat up, and they sure do beat it up. But having said that, I do not recommend this chassis, not even as an entry level, nor would I buy it again even at $99. And to be very honest with you, I've seen it out there all over the map. Currently I've seen it for $169, as high as $169, and the lowest I've seen it in the US, and now I'm saying this because in my previous video I mentioned that I bought it for $149, and a lot of guys were giving me thumbs down because they say they bought it for $99. And but you know, you might be in a different country. The one guy was out of India, and we kind of went back and forth, and I said, well, you know, maybe in India you can buy it a lot cheaper. It's a lot closer to China than we are. So anyway, in the US, I found it for approximately $129 to $149, even as high as $169. And my point on that is that at even that price, those prices, it's not worth it, because you can currently right now, I shouldn't say right now, 4 days ago, I checked Red Cat website. And Red Cat has their Red Cat Gen 8 pack chassis for $149. So that's the same as what I paid for this. Now, when I bought this, it was hot off the press. You know, they had just come out with it. It hadn't been on the market too long. So anyway, having said that, this is not a good chassis. And for the money, you know, for another 20, let's say $30 more, for another $30 more, you can do far better, and you won't be replacing hardly anything on it. The Red Cat chassis is far superior. You're talking portal axles, Mod 1 gears, which means they're all metal gears, from the portals to the transmission. Just a far superior product, better shocks. And then one of the things I found with this one is, and again, I want to do a review / update. So pretty much my Rhonda Rousey car is done and gone. Now the gears on the transmissions are stripped out. So I've replaced the drive shafts, the spur gear. So my recommendation, guys, is You know, even if you bought it at 99 bucks, like a lot of guys are, you're gonna put money into it. No doubt about it. A lot of cars you put money into. There are no perfect cars. I saw a um, what is it? The Vanquish $800 car the other day. It got outperformed by a Komodo half the price car and wasn't worth it. So there's, you know, it's all over the place. My two favorite platforms are the Red Cat Gen 8 platform and the TRX 4 platform. That's my two favorite. I'm not a fan of Axial, but I don't knock it. If you like it, there's a lot of guys. This is like the car industry. Some guys like Ford, some guys like Chevys, some guys like Dodge. You know, everybody has their preference. Same thing with this. Some guys are diehard Axial fans. I personally don't like Axial because you got to put a lot of money into Axial cars too. I've had two of them and I've always sunk money into them. Not always because I had to, but I had to because I wanted to make it better. Anyway, this you have to because it breaks. So I don't want to put another dime into this car. What I'm doing is I'm ordering another Red Cat, and I was debating whether to order the SCX-10-2 Builder's Kit, which is $199, but that's $50 more because I can buy a Red Cat Gen 8 for $149, and I find that it's a better platform. Other than the little bump on the bottom and a little fix you got to do on the bump steer, I think it's a better platform, personally. Heavier duty, just a lot of better options for it. Better axles. Anyway, this is gone. I'm not going to sink any money into it. So I'm going to save all this stuff because when I get my Red Cat, I'll be able to use these tires, the electronics, the motor, the servo, hobby wing. This is the Animos 20 kg. So, you know, this one just turned out, you know, and that happens, you know. It's just a flop, you know. And I don't recommend it even for entry level. If you're going to go entry level, let's say for a kid or somebody like that, you're better off. WPL has a lot of great products for under $100. You can buy a 1.4, what is it, 12428, I believe it's called, $95, $88, depends on, you know, where you get it from. But you can buy them a WPL product. Heck, if you want to waste $60, go buy a New Bright at Walmart. I say it's still better than buying this because, like I said, the gears are going to go out on it. The drive shafts are going to go out on it. The transmission is going to go out on it. So to me, and look at the play on this. Horrible. So that's why I don't want to even replace the gears on it. Because if I replace the gears, you know, who knows? Something else on the axle is going to break. The axles are so horrible. Transmission, you know, it's just not worth it. So I was going to do that, but I think, yeah, I'm getting ready tonight. I'm going to order my another Red Cat because for the money, $150, you can't go wrong. Free shipping. It's only about $20, $30 more, and you get a far superior product compared to this Injora.